Good afternoon, welcome to Board of Assessors meeting on January 15th, 2019. And in accordance with MGL Chapter 38, Section 20, LCAT is taping our meeting and videotaping it. And we tape our own meetings and no one else is viewing or taping our meeting. And we'll start from the minutes from a long time ago, December 18th. Bill Johnston.
Mr. Chairman, I have reviewed the minutes of the meeting of December 18th with regard to form and content and find them to be in order, and I move that they be accepted.
Second.
All right, no discussion on that. All those in favor of approving the minutes, say aye.
Aye.
First order is a warrant of an apportioned betterment payment in full. For $1,613.74. After that, we have a couple reports. Motor vehicle excise abatement report for December 2017 and 18. Oh, yeah,
This one right here.
I was looking at that. That's both years here? Oh,
Yep.
let's see,
On the front side is probably,
18.
there you go. Oh. You don't have a front side there?
I have 18, I don't have 17, should I?
Oh, yes, right there. Was
Oh,
one.
one, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I said the other side, so.
I'm sorry, I was
All right,
thinking it
both on the
was.
front. Sign, please. Monthly exemption report for December. I gotta make sure I didn't got these in order here.
You do have one correct.
Okay.
So these were all of the veteran, elderly, or blind exemptions that the board approved at their last couple of meetings. This is a summary report, so we can make sure that the accounting, collection, and our office are all on the same page and we balance.
Okay, the exemptions are 102,000 plus.
This report is called an abatement report, but this was strictly for the
For
senior.
1 month.
This was for
Oh.
the senior work-off abatement
Oh, okay.
program for calendar year 2018.
Oh, wow. Very nice, 19,000.
We had some of the senior work-off programs and the people in the office for certain times.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Variety of people. They can handle Diane, they can handle anything. And the LA3 sales report for the month of December, which I have not taken a look yet. Second one from top looks sketchy, right? With
Yeah.
errors and builders, it's gotta be something different.
Yeah.
But it's arm's length.
I believe it was in the MLS listing, but there's
Okay.
a good possibility that we do not have the most up-to-date information, so the assessed value could be more closer to the sale price, and it could have been that the heirs and devotees just needed to sell the property.
Okay.
Yeah, anything on the LA3 is subject to review if we get more information.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on 1.15?
1.15. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I have no information on that particular property.
Oh, okay. On MLS you saw?
Mm-hmm.
Just so way below, huh?
Is it commercial?
No,
No.
it's definitely
No, it's
residential.
a nice street. Kind of sporadic, huh?
Mm-hmm. You have some as low as 78, 83, and
Alright.
then you have some that are above.
Can't make a good analysis out of that, huh?
No,
Good
very
Lord.
last one on the list was a commercial sale
Right.
of vacant land, which again indicates that the limited amount of commercial land that's available will sell for higher than what we're assessing, but generally they're purchasing it for a specific purpose.
Right. I wonder what that is.
The last one?
Yeah.
Yep, that's right next door to, I think it's Patsy's.
Okay.
It was the house that had the, like, greenhouse.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh, yeah,
greenhouse.
And
yeah.
they took that down.
Oh, okay.
Towards
It's
City Line.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
it's
someone's
City
gonna
Line.
build something there, that's pretty good.
a dentist office.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not a nail salon?
No,
Okay.
no,
What's
not
going up on Shaker next to the,
a professional building.
oh, next to the vet?
Yes,
Yeah.
probably it'll be another dentist office.
Oh.
Seems like that's what we're getting these days.
Okay.
Bad teeth and you saw
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's the
No
water.
fluoride in the water.
All set with LA3s, anybody question on those?
Yep.
Then we have the building permit report.
So this was for the month of December, the very first report, and year to date, we had 14 new dwellings or condos. We've had 2 commercial buildings over the course of the year,
So 14 new residential
whether it be condo
or
or
single family.
correct.
Is that really true, that one that's 6 down?
It is really true. 2 lots were purchased
Yeah.
back to back. They're encompassing it right over the property line. It's going to all be combined into one lot. And yes, I have received.
You got the building permit for that size, you seeing that, Marilyn?
I
Yeah.
have the plans and all.
This one?
Yeah, okay, yeah, see how big it is?
Yes.
Huh.
Someone's building maybe a 10,000 square foot home, okay.
Wow.
Thank you for that. And the one below it is a new one? I mean, I'm looking at the price being
Yes.
so much lower, I just want to
Oh,
make sure.
yes, yes. That is a
Wow.
brand new house.
And that doesn't make sense for that price
No.
either, so what are you gonna do?
No,
But
no,
then
no.
that is what the builder is
Oh, I know where that one is,
stating,
that's the last one
and that's
in
not.
that neighborhood. Yeah, I know that
Yeah.
one.
Okay.
Going up as we speak. It continues on the next page.
So
Mhm.
the next,
hang
like
on, I'm looking
10,
at
the next 10 pages is really for your information as a summary of the year. You can scan through. Linda thought it might be helpful because you see these permit reports on a monthly basis. This is the calendar
Oh, I
year in
see.
review. So you can see,
What's what?
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of insulation.
Yes, there are.
There's 70 solars all year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's down from the prior year, but
Is
we
it?
still get them in on a
Wow.
regular basis.
A lot of depths too.
And you'll notice we have a lot of remodels, renovations.
Demolition.
A lot of times they're demoing,
A certain segment of it. Yeah.
right,
Roof sheds. Never understood having a permit for insulation.
Yeah, I know.
well, I think because somebody else is doing it,
I know.
and with Mass Save and all of
Oh, yeah.
those
Yeah.
type of programs where they require the provider of the insulation to make sure that they have the necessary permits, because I never recall them coming out like they have in the last so many years.
No doubt.
Ton of insulation.
Makes me feel inadequate. I need more insulation
Wow.
and a re-roof.
Pages.
Any questions anymore on the year-end building permits?
No,
All right, move on to director's report.
So my director's report does have the wrong date. I was typing it on January 10th, and today is January 15th, and I
Okay.
have updated that. The FY19 actual tax bills were mailed on December 31st, and if anyone has not received a tax bill, they should contact the collector's office. I found that although I sent my press release regarding our value change increase in our tax rate quite some time ago, it made it into the reminder at the same time that the tax bills were hitting the mailboxes, which actually was very beneficial because people were calling to ask questions, but said I read in the paper that they increased. So it didn't come as much of a surprise. People still have a very hard time understanding the preliminary tax billing
Yeah.
system to the actual.
Yeah, first, second, third, fourth quarter, I understand.
Right, and they all want to multiply that third quarter payment times 4 and then tell us how much more their taxes
Yep.
went up.
Yep,
So we do go through the process of explaining how it works, and most people leave and then they say, I'm not going to remember this next year. So they'll be back, and that's fine. The
tax
vision-
rate did go down, as we know. And
Tax-
I know someone in Stonehill Road where their taxes went down, so it does happen.
I just had lunch with somebody on, in Southwick Estate, and she said her taxes went down.
Yep.
So we have our vision software upgrade that is to be happening on somewhere between February 11th and February 25th. I have met again with our IT to make sure that everything is going to coordinate, and we have full support of the IT vision and the departments that are needed to be involved with this. We will be running both the 6.5 and the 8 once it's back in-house, so we have a good comparison, and we will not fully institute it until we know that everything is functioning up to speed. We're very, very fortunate that the timing that we're doing this, we do not need to have values set until August, September, so we have time to take a full review of any updates. And forms of lists, they are due no later than March 1st for anyone with personal property. This really pertains mostly to businesses with business personal property, but it also takes into effect people that have their home offices or have horses. That's part of personal property as well. We did send out an orange postcard to anyone that we currently have on file as a reminder that they could either get the form online or pick it up at the office. So we've been getting people just coming in. Once they have that orange postcard, they come walking in. We know how to help them immediately. So it's been kind of a nice, quiet start to January.
That's good.
Yeah.
Now that there is there's a deadline for abatement applications on the new bills.
There is, if someone finds that there is any erroneous information on their tax bills, or if they find that their value they feel is totally incorrect, they certainly have the right to file an abatement application. The abatement applications are due no later than February 1st at 4 p.m. unless they send it through the mail and it's postmarked by February 1st. All property record cards are online for people to be able to view them.
Okay, and now I just want to show you this in case you haven't seen our exempt property, so you will see some of the single families in town that we were talked about how many we have.
Oh, yes.
Remember I was telling you about the pilot program of that one there. We used to be trouble when they don't pay anything, but they could. But
I did look
There's-
at that, because I
they're all
questioned
sporadic,
frequently.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
they're all,
Yeah.
I'm just pointing out more of the single family ones. But they're out there. And that's the new one over there.
Okay.
Newer one, that's probably the newest one in town.
So I
So-
don't know if you're looking at the information that's going to be as part of our next.
Yeah, it's part of the, sorry.
Oh, that's
We're
okay.
on to the annual town report submission.
And there's a bylaw that says we have to show the tax exempt properties.
Yeah,
Yes, so as part of our bylaws, all of the documents that I have provided for the board's review is part of our bylaws, and we put this information in annually. It's our tax recap, 4-page recap sheet, the LA4, the last 5 years of historical tax information, the all exempt properties in town, and I'm not sure if I'm missing something else other than the narrative. The narrative is basically just an overview of what's happened in the last year, and hopefully the board's had an opportunity to read it, and if there's anything that they wanted me to add, omit, just let me know. I do need to have this information in by February 11th.
It was good to note that the board would like to thank Christine Saulnier, MAA, for her years of service as a board member.
Yes, I thought that was appropriate myself.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So it's great having history in here. Our tax rate's lower than 5 years ago too. It's interesting. No one would believe that, but it's okay.
Yes. So unless the board, if you have a chance, review it a little bit more. This was all
Yeah.
emailed to you. I would like to submit it way prior to February 11th because there's a lot of other things that need to be done. So once I can get something off my desk, awesome.
And it's a long article because of the tax exempt stuff.
Yes. Yeah,
So they should have time to get it set up.
right.
Looks good to me. Nope, my eyes didn't find any typos, so I'm good.
Okay.
I'm a speed reader.
I'm the same way with the newspaper. I don't
They'll
even know
print
why
that
I
out when I
read
get
it.
home.
So
All right, all
I
right.
do believe
Anything
that,
else in the director's report?
no.
Okay. Think we're all set?
Yep.
All set with that report, Bill?
Yes.
Marilyn?
Yes.
Okay, make a motion to go into executive session to discuss motor vehicle exercise abatement applications, chapter land application, fiscal 19 exemption applications, and we will only return to open session to record our votes. All those in favor, roll call vote, Bill Johnson,
Yes.
Marilyn Gadini,
Yes.
Marty Grudgeon, yes.